The conflict between Ukraine and Russia has been ongoing for years, with devastating consequences for the people caught in the middle. In this video, a new weapon has emerged, the Death Ray, a highly effective missile system that has been used to devastating effect against Russian tanks. This weapon has become critical to Ukraine's military arsenal, and experts have widely praised its effectiveness. Have you ever witnessed a real-life Death Ray? If you haven't, you may have missed a viral clip of Russian troops advancing across a small field and being struck by a powerful explosion. The video, posted on Twitter by Ukrainian officer Anatoly Shtefan and dubbed "Destruction of Russians with a Death Ray," quickly gained more than 2.5 million views. The thin trail of smoke left in the weapon's wake was dubbed a Death Ray, and the video's accuracy was impressive. As survivors fled, they were struck by 2 more shots, leaving only the bodies behind on the field. Supporters of Ukraine cheered the strike as a mysterious and deadly display of firepower. But what exactly is this weapon, and how effective could it be against Putin's forces? Many who viewed the footage, including the poster himself, suggested that it most likely shows a Stugna P, a Ukrainian-made anti-tank guided missile system, or ATGM. Military expert David Hambling recently told the Newsweek that he believed the weapon in question is, in fact, a Stugna missile, which is often identified by its odd-looking smoke trail. The term Death Ray isn't used lightly. The Stugna P missiles, developed in the 1980s and 90s to enhance domestic defense capabilities, have become a significant weapon in Ukraine's military arsenal. As of 2021, Ukraine had over 7,000 Stugnas, with many more in production. A version of the system, known as the Skiff, has been exported to Turkey and Saudi Arabia. With Putin's increasing hostility, there was an urgent need for more weapons in Ukraine, resulting in many of the Skiffs produced for foreign customers being diverted back to Ukraine. Videos emerged showing Stugnas with Arabic characters being used against Russian forces. These missiles are renowned for their versatility, accuracy, and effectiveness against modern armor. Although not a literal death ray, the Stugna P is one of Ukraine's most valuable assets in its recent efforts to defend itself against Russian aggression. The Ukrainian state-owned enterprise, Lush Design Bureau, developed the Stugna P and has a long history of designing and manufacturing advanced military technology. Originally designed to address the Ukrainian military's capability gap in destroying heavily armored targets such as tanks and fortifications from a safe distance, the Stugna P missile and launcher weigh over 60 pounds or 27.2 kilos. The system typically uses a 17.5-pound, 8-kilo tandem warhead that can penetrate the armor of even the most advanced tanks. Furthermore, its guidance system employs a semi-automatic commander line of sight or SAC LOS method, which allows the operator to guide the missile to its target using a sight or other sighting device. The ability to remotely pilot the missile is unusual for a small-sized anti-tank guided missile or ATGM like the Stugna. The Stugna P missile, although heavier and slightly less powerful than the American Stinger or British Javelin missiles, can be launched from various platforms, including infantry soldiers, light vehicles, and helicopters. This versatility has made it an extremely valuable asset for the Ukrainian military, since it can be used in various scenarios and environments. Early in the war, many Stugna missiles were deployed in urban areas, destroying numerous Russian tanks on the road to Kiev. With the war's new focus in eastern Ukraine, the Stugna missiles have proven to be also valuable in rural off-road settings. One of the reasons for this is that the missile is highly effective against other types of army targets, such as the armored personnel carriers and infantry fighting vehicles, which Russia has relied on to supply its invasion force. Some Ukrainian troops have even modified the Stugna missile system to be more portable by mounting it onto the back of fast-moving civilian vehicles, or forming mobile hunter-killer teams consisting of several soldiers who can quickly fire their missiles and then retreat before they can be targeted by enemy artillery or drones. The Stugna system includes a portable launch tube and a missile equipped with a high-explosive anti-tank or HEAT warhead. The HEAT warhead is a tandem charge consisting of 2 parts, a precursor charge and a main charge. The precursor charge is designed to penetrate the target's outer armor layer, and the main charge is detonated to cause significant internal damage. Inside the warhead, the second charge is located next to a hollow metal-lined cone. Upon detonation, the explosive force propels the metal cone into a narrow, high-speed projectile capable of penetrating armor up to 800 millimeters thick. The tandem charge design is highly effective against all modern armor, including reactive and composite armor specifically designed to protect against ATGMs. The Stugna P's launch tube has a sighting system that allows operators to engage targets accurately at distances of up to 3,000 meters. The sighting system includes thermal imaging capabilities that enable the operator to detect and engage targets in low light and no light conditions. The feature has proven invaluable in the eastern regions of Ukraine, where infrastructure and power have been disrupted, enabling Ukrainian troops to continue their hit-and-run tactics against Russian tanks and artillery at night. If you're still not convinced that the Stugna P is one of the most formidable missiles ever invented, there's even more to it. The Stugna P missile is powerful, highly reliable, and accurate. Its guidance system is designed to resist electronic countermeasures and jamming, while its compact size and lightweight design do not compromise its accuracy when targeting moving objects. The missile's impressive range also makes it challenging for enemy forces to locate it in the air. As a result, the Stugna P has been a game-changer for the Ukrainian military, allowing them to destroy Russian tanks from hidden positions off the road. This has contributed to the loss of over 1,000 Russian tanks since the start of the 2022 invasion. Ukrainian soldiers have also demonstrated impressive accuracy in targeting with the missile, as seen in videos like the Death Ray clip that went viral on social media. The Stugna P missile can also be used effectively against non-vehicle targets such as buildings, fortifications, and other structures of tactical importance. The Stugna P has become an increasingly important part of Ukraine's military strategy as Russia has faced more aggression. Despite Western material support, the 2022 invasion has placed great strain on the Ukrainian military's capabilities, making the Stugna P an essential asset in defense of Ukrainian territory. Given its versatility, accuracy, and effectiveness against armor, the Stugna P has become a critical component of Ukraine's military arsenal. As previously stated, the constantly evolving artillery conflict in eastern Ukraine provides an ideal setting for a weapon such as the Stugna P, which can often avoid the heavy retaliation Russia typically directs against larger missile systems. As the conflict continues, there's little doubt that the Stugna P will remain a critical asset. However, some unanswered questions remain regarding the specific attack captured on video. Some have speculated that the strike may not have been carried out by a Stugna P missile, but rather by a drone. There have been suggestions that it could have been a Turkish Bayraktar drone, which Ukraine has received several since last year. Others have argued that the Death Ray was another type of unmanned vehicles, such as the US-manufactured Switchblade drone, a loitering kamikaze munition that dive bombs a target and destroys itself on impact. Last year, the US pledged to send Ukraine more than 700 Switchblades, capable of delivering precision strikes. A former army colonel, who wished to remain anonymous, told Newsweek that the attack may have involved a Switchblade drone. In conclusion, the emergence of the Death Ray video has shed light on Ukraine's use of advanced weaponry in the ongoing conflict with Russia. The Stugna P missile system, known for its versatility and effectiveness, has proven to be a critical asset for the Ukrainian military in defending its sovereignty. As the conflict continues, it remains to be seen how this deadly secret weapon and others like it will shape the outcome of the conflict.